So I had a random thought, and I hope it makes sense. I hope I communicate this enough where it makes sense, right? So, um, if you've been paying attention to media recently, well, within the last couple of years, we know Beyonce made a country album. We know a certain group of people wasn't feeling Beyonce's country album. We know the country genre has been very whitewashed. Like black people don't listen to country. Black people don't love country music. Black people don't have a country culture, right? And we as black people know that's not true. Now, for me personally, I am from Miami. I'm from South Florida, and we know well. Those that know that Miami is like a different than the rest of Florida. Miami, South Florida is like an extension of the Caribbean. Somebody was coming, so I had to pretend like I was talking to them. Miami is like an extension of the Caribbean, and the rest of Florida is like the South. And with it being the South, it has like the country, I guess, kind of stereotypes or country biases, whatever. I'm not sure that's the correct word. Like the riding the ATVs, the four wheelers. Well, you know what they do that. That's not in Miami too. But like the mudding, the trail rides, whatever. That's not something I was privy to until I moved like further north of Miami and going into the other southern states. But that's always been a thing. Line dancing has always been a thing. Line dancing has always been a thing for us. And line dancing to country music has always been a thing for us too. It's not called country music. It's called maybe like Southern R&B, Southern blues, stuff like that. It's always been a thing. It just hasn't been like a commercialized thing. So of course, when you're not the standard for media, they like to act like shit don't exist. And I love that, the whole, line dancing, trail rides I love and kind of don't love it in the sense that it's kind of become more popularized because it's opened it up to like other black people who were not privy to it, right? But it's also opened it up to kind of be like, for them to come in and kind of whitewash it. Because at first they used to act like it didn't exist. Because again, it wasn't the standard in media. So black people living in the country life, having their own thing wasn't a thing for them until Beyonce kind of popularized, like she kind of put a different face to the genre. And of course that made them mad because she wasn't country enough for them. She's not a part of this. But to be honest, like they didn't like to give any other black artist any credit besides Hootie and the Blowfish. Like anybody, like you'll even hear the newer country artists talk about how like racist and how like they wouldn't even give them a chance to get into and to get famous and to make music like that in that genre. They kind of like blackballed them and put a wall up. Now because Beyonce didn't need their approval, their validation, she just did her thing and brought other black country artists up. Like she kind of like brought them to the forefront. Now, I just that whole thing of not doing things in mixed company. That's how I kind of feel about the whole line dancing, trail rides, the black country experience. That's how I kind of feel. Like I feel like I kind of wanted it to be popularized for other black people to see what it was that wasn't privy to it, but I also didn't want a certain group of people to come in and try to like take over or diminish it. I'm from a place where I don't like to say or do certain things in mixed company. I know me even making this video is like a mixed company thing, but the girls that get it, I hope.